Before we talk about the shows in Brazil, I'd like to ask you, what was it like winning the Swedish Grammys last week?
I was, you sit there like at the table, you feel kind of awkward, but yeah, you have to drink a few beers to get into the zone. And then when they call your name, you feel a bit of a blood pressure rising, definitely. So we're really happy about it. It was a fun night. I'm still suffering from all the beers we drank, but I'm getting better now. So it was
Well,
great
and
fun. Yeah.
yeah, and this was the band's second award, but the first with you in the lineup. Am I right? Am I correct?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And how what was it like for you? Because it's nothing so new for the guys, but it's new for you.
It was cool because me and Michael and Moses Mendes, we had been there 4 times before on other albums being nominated, and we sit there and this year's winner is In Flames. Okay, well, all right, congratulations. So experiencing that, sitting there not as a nominee, like at the end last year, we didn't even go because we're like, we're not gonna win anyways. We'll skip this going to the award and yeah. So it was
Yeah.
special, definitely in that sense. But technically, since I played on Ghosts Impera, that one was one as well. So I played on one album before that one, but that was more like a session guy, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. And now talking about the concert in Brazil, how excited are you to play at Monsters of Rock with Opeth 2 years after you came with Candlemass?
It's amazing that I get to experience it with Opeth also because that was one of the biggest shows I played, and of course it was a big challenge. I was practicing the Kalmar song for a month, learning Lars Johansson's solos in detail. I really wanted to try to pay them justice, and they're all friends, so it was honorable to come down with Kalmar and play there. And it was a Kiss headline then, and Scorpions, and Halloween
Yes.
on there, and Doro, and Symphony X, I remember.
Yeah. And Deep Purple.
Deep Purple, not to forget, of course. And
Oh, that.
this time around, Scorpions is there as well, so that's cool. But yeah, I'm really looking forward. I've been hyping it to the guys. They don't really know the arena, but it's a very big place. I
Yes.
remember we did a really early sound check last time. We went there 4 in the morning just to try the guitar amps and make sure everything was working. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. We have an hour, so we're thinking about set list. We want to, there's probably gonna be a lot of people who haven't seen us before now. So it's important to choose the right type of set list. It's gonna be a lot of
Absolutely.
focus on the new album, of course, but we're playing a lot of songs we didn't play last time at our headline show in Sao Paulo.
Yes. That's great, man. And you also play another concert with Savatage, who are coming back after a long time. First, I would like to know if you enjoy Savatage's music, and second, what can fans expect from the set list of this separate show? If it will be more time, more songs.
Yeah, I do enjoy Savatage. I have most of their early albums. And I'm not sure about the lineup now. Who's in? Is John Leva in it, or is it?
Everyone but John Oliva. He is recovering from a surgery or something like that. He broke his
Okay.
spine, but
Oh, that's
everyone except John Oliva is there.
okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm not sure what the singer is like if you don't have John Leva, of course, but he's probably great. But with our set list on our second show, we will of course play a longer show, and it's going to be in the dark, so it's going to be quite different from the one that we play at the festival. And we will add definitely. Usually our headline shows are 2 hours, so we're we're looking at kind of similar set list as we did now on our European tour because we haven't played that in South America yet, so it makes sense to play similar set to you guys.
Absolutely. And now you're back with a new album, The Last Will and Testament. This album is incredible, I must say.
Oh,
How
thank
has
you.
the reception been so far, especially the songs being played live? Because you're playing lots of those songs live. How does your section being on concert?
It's been really good. I mean, we started touring for the album before it came out. We did it North America, and then we only had two like lyric videos released for Paragraph 1 and Paragraph 3, and we played those even though the album wasn't out. And immediately we start off the set list with Paragraph 1, and it's a good heavy live song, and the crowds, they love it, you know. It's not like they're waiting for the old stuff, which probably they are as well, but mostly they're really fun for us as a band to play. It feels like fresh blood to us, you know. They're different, and they're kind of intense, action-packed songs, and the reception has been really well, I think, live, definitely. So we have to wait and see how it's going to be now in South America, you know. But
It will be great, I can say. I can anticipate that.
thank you. Well, I was assuming that actually, because South American crowd is, you know, best in the world. It's the most intense crowd.
Yeah.
I'm not blowing
And
smoke up your ass. It's true.
oh, you're not lying, right?
Oh,
And 4 months after the release of this album, how do you see it now? How is it aging for you personally?
well, to be honest, I haven't listened to it for quite some time since we've been playing the songs, and after a while, when you've been digesting an album for so long, you try to want to step away from it. But I still feel like it has a lot of life, and it's it's more or less in the beginning of the, it sounds very business, album campaign or whatever you want to call it. But we have some other stuff planned, like for social media and stuff that's gonna come out and hopefully give the album longer time, some videos and stuff like that. So I'm actually looking forward, after we're doing these tours, to play some other songs live as well. Right now we've been playing 4 tracks, which is half of the album, which is also good with new songs. They're slightly shorter, so it's usually we play 3 new songs if we make a new album, sometimes 2. But this time around we play, at least on the headline shows now, we will play 4 tracks. Probably on the festival days we do at least 3 new songs.
That's good to know. And since Joey Tempest from Europe was a guest and he is playing with at Monsters of Rock right now with you guys, can we expect Joey as a guest during the concert?
Well, I'm afraid now we're not playing that track. I have to reveal it so nobody gets disappointed. It would be, but also you have Ian Anderson at the same time as Joey, so it would be kind of wrong to not have them both. You know, you know what I mean? Since
Yes.
they more or less in that particular track, which is Paragraph 2, they do a call a response thing. Um, so we're missing out on one guy,
Now
Mr.
you have the guy, but it's complicated, I know.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind. I would love it, you know. He's fantastic. He did a great performance, and you know, well, who knows? Maybe we have time to rehearse it. We have to do it quickly then.
Oh, that's great. And you announced recently that you're also working on your first solo album. I was curious about it. How is it going so far?
Well, I'm actually only down. I don't know who leaked that, because I haven't really. Michael said it in some interview, and then the journalist was asking, and it kind of spread it out now. But I was talking to Biff Byford because he's going to sing on the track, and that one is done, and that's the 3rd track, and hopefully we get that. You know, it's difficult now because we tour a lot, and I'm very busy with Opeth, so I get these chunks of time, and so I'll try to. I need to write at least 6 more songs. I do have tons of ideas, but 3 songs are ready, at least. 2 songs are mixed and mastered, which are instrumental tracks. Lots and lots of guitar solos. But it's
We're
kind of
expecting that.
yeah, sure. I'll do my best. It's gonna be fun, but yeah, as quick as possible. But as I mentioned, you know, there's a lot of touring. There's a lot of stuff going on with Opeth. So as soon as I get some free time, I'll try to finish as many songs as possible. So I can't promise any date or anything, but I'll do my best to finish it as quickly as possible.
That's good news, man. We're almost done here, but I would like to know a little bit about your involvement with Ghost, which is no longer a secret. You were credited on the single Satanize, and Tobias Forge spoke openly about you in an interview with Planet Rock earlier this month. How is that?
I haven't read that.
Watch that interview. It's a good one, and he says you're an amazing guitar player. It's no news for us, but he says that during an interview, so that's great.
Well, that's very kind of him.
What is your current involvement like? Do you play on the new album in its entirety, or only the Satanize song?
I know I play stuff on 7 songs, but I play 6 like main solos on it, you know. And Tobias is playing some more guitar on this album. I think he wanted to do that because he played on all the albums up till Prequel, all the guitars. You know, I played more or less all the guitars on Impera, like rhythm, leads, solos. It was a lot of work. I was in the studio for 10 hours a day for 6 weeks. I did the acoustic. I was kind of involved with the guitar tone with my amps and stuff, and then we did Pantomime together, the cover EP, which was great fun. And the new one, I only play solos on. Some harmony parts as well, like 3-4 part harmony parts. In Satanize, you have this kind of harmony in the beginning. I play that also, and the solo.
Yeah, when the solo starts, we can say it's FREDRIK. It's undeniable.
I appreciate that. No, it's great
Yeah.
fun to work with him, and it's different from Opeth, you know, and I'm happy to get asked, and he's a good friend, and I really admire him as a band leader and a songwriter. It's you know, of course, fantastic to be asked to play on it.
No, that's great. And what is it like working with Tobias? Because it's a great, it's a different environment, also great, of course, but different environment compared to a band or bands that you were before. What is it like?
Well, I was in the studio. I didn't get anything to prepare of it. I had to come up with all the stuff in the studio, and also produce with, like, Tobias have a certain wish. Can you go from there to there, or this kind of melody thing? I want that in there somewhere, and we were brainstorming ideas, and finally got to a point where this is the solo. So that was different, you know. Everything on the new one, and also for the previous work we did, all the stuff came about in the studio, and also on Impera he was working with another producer, so they had different ideas coming. Tobias thinks that, and Klaus was thinking that, and when we did the EP, it was more of then I had more freedom. It was kind of a bit more improvised when we did like the Iron Maiden, Phantom of the Opera, and that stuff. But for the new one, yeah, it was a pretty loose recording, and I didn't play as much on the previous, but still I do solos on 6-7 songs, so it's quite a lot.
That's